All right, that's a little too close. Okay, better. The Algeth'ar Academy is a level 70 dungeon located in the final zone of dragonflight called Algeth'ar. It features 4 bosses, so let's see how to finish this dungeon effectively. This is the Algeth'ar Academy Mythic Dungeon Guide.
The Zoomers love it.
Oh, I hate Zoomers so much.
Then why are you friends with me?
Oh, who says we're friends? I just need another DPS. In the quad, you can get a buff that persists throughout this dungeon. The bronze dragonflight recruiter will give you 5% to haste. The blue dragonflight recruiter will give you a boost in your mastery rating. The green dragonflight recruiter will give you a 10% increased healing received, so tanks, look for that for pushing keys. Red dragonflight recruiter will give you a 5% to versatility, and the black dragonflight recruiter will give you 5% to crit. You can do the bosses in any order except for the Echo of Doragosa that needs to be last. But here is the order I suggest you go through the bosses in. Vexamus will spawn 5 arcane orbs. It is important to have party members soak them individually. If an orb reaches the boss, he gains, or she, or whatever this is, gains 20 energy.
Alright, I got these.
Upon reaching 100 energy, the boss will cast Arcane Fissure, which really hurts. So if this actually happens, please blame that stupid demon hunter that doesn't do mechanics on your team. And I suggest that each party member soaks their own because you will receive an Oversurge debuff, increasing the damage you take from arcane orbs by 200%. Mana bombs will deal damage to afflicted players, and on the last tick will leave a corrupted mana pool on the floor. So DPS, please sidestep. Lastly, tanks will need to aim Arcane Expulsion away from the party, as it is a frontal cone attack. This will follow the tank until the very last second, so the tank does have the ability to dodge this hard-hitting ability. But you can always blame the healer if you die. Get good, you stupid holy pally. You know what also makes you get good? Hitting like, subscribe, and that notification bell for more original Dragonflight content. It helps out this channel. Thanks. Alright, take a ball and throw it into the fire. Or like, stand there and throw into the fire. There you go.
I need ballers.
Crawth is the second boss I suggest you guys tackle. And my goodness, he would make for some juicy chicken wings. This is a very simple boss except for one major mechanic. Overpowering Gust is a regular old facial. Frontal. Savage Peck should be countered by tank's active mitigation and some extra healing from the healer. Deafening Screech is a large AoE interrupt and damage ability that also grants a debuff called Sonic Vulnerability. This debuff can be dropped when you score a goal, which is highly unlikely for me in my sexual life because I'm romantically depraved. But not as depraved as this stupid hunter. At 75 and 45%, a goal will appear on the platform. You can either score these balls through the fire or air goals. Scoring 3 goals in the fire will cast Firestorm. This spawns fire motes throughout the arena that will stun and hurt you. But Crawth will also take 75% increased damage for 12 seconds. Score 3 goals in the air, and Gale Force will be activated. This will spawn moving tornadoes around the platform that pushes players back. But players will also receive 45% increased haste and increased movement speed for 20 seconds. I suggest that you activate the fire goal first, along with Bloodlust, and then delay the air goal as much as possible so you don't overlap fire and tornado mechanics until you need to. Remember, you don't have to activate any of these goals except to remove the debuff and get a temporary power gain. I don't know what's the best way to do that.
I don't know either.
I'll look it up later.
A belt?
The third boss I would recommend in this dungeon is Overgrown Ancient. It is extremely important that everybody, yes, even that stupid hunter, stack closely together during this boss fight. Tree Boy will cast Germinate, and it is imperative that you cleave these dormant adds down along with the boss. Because once the boss reaches 100 energy, all hungry lashers will awaken and deal poison damage. Yeah, like stay close.
Stay close.
There we go.
Oh my god, I can't.
No, yep, now we're here, now AoE.
Yep.
I'm gonna say True Shot.
Oh my god, that's so much better than the...
Watch out for the big...
If any of these are still alive after Burst Forth is actually done casting, have the tank round up the remainders and burst them down and blame that fucking mage for not doing his job. While all this is going on, the boss will spawn an ad called Ancient Branch, whose ability, Healing Touch, needs to be interrupted. Also, when he summons this ad, the whole party will get a stacking bleed called Splinter Bark. However, upon the death of Ancient Branch, it will release a heal that will remove the bleed and cast a heal on the entire party. I suggest timing the ad's death somewhat close to when the casting of Burst Forth is finished. Also, the tanks and healers should watch out for Bark Breaker. Dude, that was so much better than what Chris and I had. Oh my god.
Easy enough.
Oh, baby.
How the hell you guys got the same exact thing?
Dang.
Well, if you need that poverty tank, I don't need it.
Wait. I have a 346 cloak. I could, if...
I don't need that. 3, 2, 1. The last boss is Echo of Doragosa, or Echo for short. She will occasionally cast Power Vacuum, so get away from her when she does. At 100 energy, she will cast Astral Breath, another conal ability. Also, the boss will randomly cast Arcane Missiles on a target, so healers, be vigilant. Also, use personal defensives when Energy Bomb is cast on you. The big mechanic in this boss fight is Overwhelming Power, which is technically a debuff, but increases your damage by 5% per stack. This debuff is applied every time you get hit by any of Echo's previously mentioned abilities. However, at 4 stacks, the debuff is cleared, but an Arcane Rift is spawned, which is a very, very bad area to stand in, but it also occasionally releases uncontrolled energy. As a party, well, mainly DPS, you have to find a balance of Overwhelming Power debuff stacks on you throughout the fight. I would recommend 2 applications for DPS, unless you are trying to top the meters. In that case, keep 3 stacks at all times and blame the healer, especially if it's a fucking holy pally, if you wipe due to the lack of caring about the mechanics of this boss fight. And that's it. Is there anything I missed? Do you want more Mythic Dungeon guides? Leave a comment down in the section below, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more original Toxic and Dragonflight content. And as always, happy gaslighting. Oh, whoops, that's a portal. Oh, Bueno, get away from me, Brett. Sorry. Does that have any mechanics? What the hell?
A puzzle box.
Easy.
Ooh, can I have that?